Update! And it's been another week. I've been making a few videos this last week on certain things about the campaign. So if you want to see a couple of those campaign updates, they are on the Indiegogo page. If you go to the Indiegogo page, there's an updates tab, and you can see Eliza making some of the perks, which are amazing. Both perks have been about Eliza being awesome and building stuff. One was the Donald dummy, and the other was these books for donation gifts. I have rewritten episode 9. Like I said last week, I needed to rewrite this whole big section of it. I rewrote that, and I think it turned out really, really well for a lot of the characters, actually. Little changes made a lot of difference for certain characters, which is interesting to see, and I don't regret the rewrite at all. I'm very much looking forward to shooting them. Before we can do that, we need to keep raising money to fund the episode. Today I wanted to talk to you about how you can never tell about certain things. I'm always interested in where people find us and how things kind of happen, the series of events that lead to a result. And this week I can share with you the history of our biggest donor on the episode 9 campaign, because we can actually trace it. And it's pretty amazing to me the way these things happen. This dude named Harris donated at the $1,000 associate producer level this last week. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, wow, that's incredible. And then he told me how he found us. Like a year and a half ago, Tommy Martin sent me an email and was like, hey, there's this thing called Gen Con. Building a film festival side of their convention. You should totally submit pops to it. And so I did. I submitted episode 5. And we went and we won. We won Best Series, which is great. You guys know that already. And then we received an email short time after that being like, hey, you should come back next year for the best of last year's screening. They screened the best feature, the best short, and the best series. We went back there, and there were, 10 people at the screening. There's so much to do at Gen Con, it's amazing that anybody was there. But we met some really great people, hung out with us. Like 2 of them knew about the show before and came to say hi, do the update chat with us, everything like that. The rest of them had not, and had wound up there through this, that, or the other. And right after the screening, I ran around being like, here's our card, check out the rest of the show on YouTube, here's our button, thanks for coming to the screening, here's a Pops pin, here's our card, go check it out. We did the update shout and that was it. Everybody like scattered to the wind. And then when I see this super generous donation, our largest donor so far, and he was like, yeah, I first ran into your thing at Gen Con. I was in the room, saw it, you handed me that card, checked out the rest. That's it, you know? We submitted to Gen Con, screened there, went back for the anniversary screening, and ran into somebody who donated a huge portion of what will be the budget for episode 9. And I think that's amazing. Hey, Eliza made me a latte. In addition to making hand-bound books and, dummies of people, she makes a mean latte.
Hey.
And you should actually, you gotta go to check out those videos from the Indiegogo page. And if you look at the comments on YouTube on those, there's a whole lot of people talking about how awesome Eliza is and how lucky I am to have such a handy and good-looking spouse. Couldn't agree more. But that's what I wanted to tell you about today, guys. I thought that was an amazing little sequence of events. So thanks, Tommy Martin, for suggesting we go to Gen Con, and thank you, Harris, for donating so generously to help make episode 9 happen. The first link in the doobs is to the Indiegogo campaign, of course, and then the link underneath that, Eliza and I did a Q&A on the Display Show, which is a YouTube interview show, with Chris and Ben. It was a great interview, a lot of fun, good conversation, good times. So you can go check out that. It's like 55 minutes long or something like that. So if you're looking for like a podcasty type thing, toss that on. I hope you guys have a good week, and I will see you in a couple days if you follow the campaign updates, because we're going to keep those a-rolling until the end. So thank you so much. Here is a link to the Indiegogo campaign. Click upon it and help us fund episode 9. Watch the videos over there. Check out all the perks. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next week.